So for the fiesta, I'm making the tortilla, the piquillo peppers, the shrimp in a spicy garlic pepper sauce, of course, and... Hi, how are you? So nice to see you again. This weekend, we are having a brunch at home and we are inviting some friends. I'm making the list of the things that I'm going to cook. One of the tapas that I normally serve in my parties is the gambas al pilpil or gambas al ajillo. It's shrimp in a spicy garlic pepper sauce. This dish is so easy to make. You only need 2 minutes for cooking it. You can cook it while your party's on. You will bring the dish from the stove right to the table, very hot. Your guests are going to be nicely impressed. So let's learn how to cook the gambas al pilpil. In Spain, when we cook this recipe, we normally use this kind of clay pots. In fact, the size is very big for the quantity of shrimp that we are using today for this recipe. It should be smaller. However, for this recipe today, we are going to use a frying pan because I know everybody has one at home. You can also use a non-stick one. And don't worry, the recipe is going to come out buenísimo. So the ingredients that we are using for this recipe are about half a cup of regular olive oil, not extra virgin, 2 large cloves, and garlic is very important in this recipe, peeled raw shrimp, about 12 pieces, a little bit than a 1/4 teaspoon of peppercorns, 1 red hot chili pepper, paprika, and salt of course, and parsley. So now let's start preparing this easy dish. The first thing that we're going to do is to cut the garlic, not in very small pieces. You can also cut it in thick slices. Okay, let's cut the parsley. We are going to slightly mince it. We'll need like a half tablespoon. The great thing about gambas al pilpil is that you can prepare the dish and keep it in the fridge for a few hours before cooking it. And no more ingredients will be added afterwards. Let's add all the ingredients into the frying pan. First, the oil, then the garlic. Now we place one by one the shrimp. Then sprinkle the peppercorns and add the red hot chili pepper into the pan by breaking it in 3-4 pieces. Now, 2 generous pinches of paprika and 2 generous pinches of salt. And lastly, sprinkle the parsley. The dish is ready to cook, although you can also keep it in the fridge with a plastic wrap on top for cooking it later. Place the pan on the stove at medium heat. When the oil starts bubbling, stir occasionally. Let everything cook for about 2 minutes, or when the shrimp and the garlic start being golden but not brown. Then we turn off the heat and the shrimp is ready to serve. But these have to be right away when the oil is still bubbling. Have always bread on the side when you serve this delicious dish to dip in. The sauce is so tasty and spicy. The color fusion is amazing, right? But you can make a meal from this tapa. You can add some pasta, some shredded cheese on top, manchego or parmesan. In that case, you will need a bigger frying pan. The pasta will be added when the shrimp and garlic are golden. Stir. You can add some extra oil if needed, and some cheese on top when plating. Let's try it. Firstly, I'm going to dip in a little bit of bread. Delicious. Nice and salty. The shrimp. Buenísimo. I can't stop eating it. So as you can see, this dish is so visually appealing and delicious. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon. Buenísimo.